Hernandez here of MLH Media, and I'm here today with a very special guest over here at XFit Squirrel Muay Thai, the man himself, Jason Granado. Man, we're over there earlier with you at 10th Planet Belmont, and now we're over here at XFit over here in Highland, man. How has it been, man? 2023 treated you very, very well. You got a lot of action in. Can you just give the fans a little bit of detail on some of that action that went down in the 2023 calendar year?
Like I say all the time, bro, it's no secret. It all starts in here. You see all these guys. I come in here, sweat, bleed every single day. I'm in here twice a day, every day. You know, this is where I started pretty much my career when I started competing, and you know, we just been uphill ever since. And like I always say, like I just said, it's no secret. Got guys in here getting ready for fights, guys constantly getting ready for championship fights, and our coach, championship coach, he still gets ready for championship fights. So, you know, it's almost impossible to not be in that mindset all the time over here, bro.
Jason Gator Granado. I feel like a lot of people, know you by that nickname, know you by that Instagram, that emoji, that, the Gator emoji, but you also like to represent your Mexican culture a lot as well, like to come out with that music blaring, and then also got that hat. Can you give us a little bit of how much that kind of means to you, of representing and kind of showing like, hey man, like I'm here to show my fighting spirit and some of that culture?
Yeah, no, I definitely represent the Mexican culture. You know, we make the best fighters, bro. It's no secret. I mean, you see the boxing world. We took over the boxing world, and, pretty soon we're going to take over the MMA. You're already starting to take over the MMA world and hopefully the kickboxing Muay Thai world. But, dude, honestly, like the cowboy hat and all that was kind of just last minute, dude. I didn't think I was going to walk out with any of that stuff. And then first fight, my girl's dad was there, and I was like, hey, let me borrow your hat real quick, Roy. And he let me borrow it, and, dude, everyone loved it, bro. And I feel like now it grew a part of me. Now that's my look. And then that's when I came out with the bandana on the face and the hat, and that's my appearance. And it actually makes me feel better every time I throw that on, I'm in for a treat.
Adds a little bit of confidence,
Yeah.
adds a little bit of flair.
I like seeing all the fans wearing them too, dude, so
It's definitely always a scene. Every single time I've seen any type of video over there from Fighters Rep, from my guy Adam Araby, he's always over there posting all the fire stuff for the socials over there, man. Every single time, man, there's people in the crowd, as you said, decked out in gear. It's like there's a corrido concert.
Get it? There is a darkness inside of me. It wants to get out, wants to walk around. It wants some walking around money, and it wants to buy some shoes, and it wants to walk up with the people and say, hey, Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Something in town whenever you're over there at Fighters Rep at Commerce Casino. But hey man, when can the fans expect to see you next in there? I know we were talking a little bit. I know you're possibly discussing March. Is that the plan still?
Yes, sir. March 2nd is confirmed. I'm going to be fighting a kid named Sergio Rodriguez. He has had a little successful 2023 too. He went on a tear this past year. I think he's like 6-0 now or something like that. Funny thing, we were scheduled to fight 2022. I remember I still have a picture of a poster of us. It says like December 3rd or something, and I don't know. He pulled out of that fight. I don't know if he wasn't ready or something, but now to be running it back and he's much more ready is pretty fun, man. But no different than everybody I've seen. I'm still gonna go in there with the same mindset, just going in there aiming to hurt somebody because that's what's worked every time.
These last 2 years have been quite the rise for you, now getting the train over there, like how we were stating in that podcast session that we had earlier with Isaac, Hike, and all those guys. You've gotten to train with the likes over there with Cheeto Vera, Luke Rockhold, the Rutolo brothers. What are some possible goals that we could see from Jason Gator Granado in the 2024 year? You've obviously made a lot of connections in the time that you've been in this game, and possibly what are some things that the fight fans can expect to see you out of you in these coming months?
Just keep surrounding myself with people like that. Those guys are no secret to me. They started, no name. Nobody knew who they were before they took their first fight, and now they're fighting in one championship, and they're like Cheeto's fighting for a belt this year, and Luke's a champion, and that's exactly what I want to be. Whether it's in one, whether it's in UFC or anything, I just want to be known as one of the greats.
Who do you got in that one, man? Cheeto or Sean? March, UFC 299, UFC Bantamweight Championship, main event. Huge night for your guy, Cheeto. Who do you got taking home that bantamweight strap?
I got Cheeto bringing it back home, man. The work that guy puts in is crazy, dude. And, you saw what happened the first fight. And, you can't go in there expecting it to happen again. But I think he's going to stay sharp. I think he learned from that fight. He learned from all the fights coming forward. And, I've never seen anybody as durable as Cheeto. Bro, as long as that guy's been in the UFC, he's never been dropped. I've never even seen him come out with a scratch on his head. And, I don't see him getting knocked out. And I just think that cardio takes over, and he's going to mount on him.
Is there a possibility we could see you guys prepping a little bit together? I mean, March's going to be a pretty big month for both of you guys, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, usually we always fight around the same time, bro. When I first met them, we were scheduled to fight on the same date, February 18th. And like I said earlier, we fought that same day, April 30th, when I made my debut. So, yeah, dude, I'm going to try to help them get ready for this fight the best I can. Once they have me over there, I'm a similar size to Sean O'Malley, similar style with the, going backwards and the straight rights and all that. So, we're coming, bro.
I think you guys may have to go ahead and owe some steak dinners to each other if you guys do go ahead and capture some victories. Just a couple of last questions out here. What are some things maybe the fans can expect to see out of you? I know you always, like how you said, love to come out, love to create a good energy for the fans. What's maybe a fight out song or something that you've been wanting to incorporate in these next coming fights, or something that you've just been wanting to do and we can possibly expect to see coming in this 2024 year? Because if it's stating anything like that 2023 year, man, you were extremely active, double-digit fights. I think the fight fans are expecting a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never really set long-term goals. I have long-term visions, like what I want to be, how I want to be, how I want my career to go, but everything is short-term goal. All I'm looking forward to is this fight right here, March 2nd. That name, Sergio Rodriguez. That's the only guy I want to beat. I'm not looking at any other belts after that, any other fights after that. I'm just looking to hurt this guy, and then after that, next move, like I've done every time.
And man, you've been knocking them down, and you look to continue to knock them down as it looks to go over there down at the Commerce Casino for Fighters Rep in March, as our guy Jason Granado looks to defend that title. Anybody you looking to thank in particular for this training camp and everything in lead up? I know you obviously have a lot of people to thank over there coaching at 10th Planet Beaumont over there, being able to access a couple more training partners, and then also over here as well, obviously gain a lot of work. I mean, you have champions like Nathan Hawthorne coming in here and tons of guys, obviously Cody Sessions running things over here. Anybody you want to thank in particular?
Just like the guys you said, man, thank everybody in this room, everybody that's in here right now. I mean, the camera can't see it, but it's a packed out room, dude, and it's like that every single night here, bro. And it's not, as much as it is just a one-on-one fight, it is a little bit of a team sport, with all these guys knowing this is possible, with all these training partners knowing this is possible. So, just big shout out to Squirrel Muay Thai, big shout out to Cody, big shout out to all our guys here, X-Fit, Rodney, obviously we're just at 10th Planet, so shout out Luciano, but just all the guys that are in here putting in just as much blood, sweat, and tears as me. Those are the guys I'm going out to war with.
Hey, man, thank you so much for your time today, Jason. It's been a pleasure getting to speak with you. A good time getting to spend the day over here with the Gator, my man, Michael Hernandez of MLH Media. And we are going to be signing out over here at X-Fit Squirrel Muay Thai with the man himself, the undefeated, the one, the only, Jason Granado. Hey, man.
Thank you, bro.
No worries, man.